Askreddit Asks, what are the best free online certificates you can complete that will actually look good on a resume?
Not free but very cheap, $50, Google Analytics Certidit. Actually I was wrong. I haven't been certified in a while and it used to be $50. It's free now. www.launchdigitalmarketing.com/how-to-pass-google-analytics-certification/.
FEMA certification. It's long and repetitive but it looks good to employers so they understand that you have knowledge of a basic command structure and how to handle adverse situations. Edit. For anyone looking for the link, here it is. Training. FEMA.gov/is/ the courses are under independent study edit. Wow, I'm glad so many of you found this helpful or at least interesting. Thank you for the gold kind stranger. Also for those asking about programs like this in other countries, this was the closest lead that I could fins. Training. FEMA.gov/Heidi/collegialist/other countries/.
Psychological First Aid Online, https. Learn. nctsn.org/enroll/index. php, id = 38. Free. About 6 hours long. Hosted by the National Child Traumatic Stress Network and promoted by the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. You learn how to help disaster survivors get reference to the professionals they need and how to triage those with more damaging psychological distress before it gets worse. Learn the signs, symptoms, etc., and know where to forward the survivors to the proper agencies. Additionally, there are some things on how to secure relief sites in consideration for physical and mental health. There are also free courses on the website regarding helping children and military families with specific issues. But since I have not taken them yet, I cannot comment on those classes. Edit. Yes, the class teaches you how to deal with both children and adults. Due to the nature of the training, psychological first aid can be comfortably taught online because there are no physical demands. I completed this in a day to enhance my resume for a master's program in psychology a while back. It looks very sharp on a resume. I hope this helps. Edit. The course is tailored to the US. But the ideas should be easily applicable anywhere. Anyone may register for a class online and take it at their own pace. If there are any issues, please let me know so I may update this post. Edit. Psychological first aid is more designed towards a large-scale response. For individual psychological training, consider the QTR Institute, https. www.qprinstitute.com/professional-training which trains you in suicide prevention techniques in multiple different settings and environments. PFA for large scale. QTR for small scale.
Bookmarks to forget about later.
That's why I create a Reddit account simply for saving stuff so I have a good resource to review it when I have time.
Bookmarks to procrastinate and eventually delete out of shame later.
Username checks out.
YouTube offers a certification in audience growth and development. It's a requirement for some job listings and people are always impressed when you say you're certified. Edit. Turns out there are limitations on who is eligible for certification. I was working at an MCN at the time, managing one of the largest channels on the site when I got certified. When applying for other jobs, every one of them said YouTube certified is a plus, or must be YouTube certified. Edit 2. The certification process is a long one and is mostly slideshows. A series of videos and fake scenarios. With a multiple choice quiz after each section. It covers best practices for upload schedules, thumbnails, banners, description layout, tags, really everything there is about YouTube. At the end you get emailed a PDF from Google saying you are officially certified.
This is interesting. Is it free or a reasonable fee?
Salesforce Trailheadset will teach you how to use and operate any part of Salesforce and is completely free. Lots of companies don't understand how to operate their own Salesforce, so this could get you a high-paying job free. Edit. People keep asking what Salesforce is. Salesforce is a way for a company to track everything that is done at a company. For example, Amazon, when you create an account, you create a profile that they put into Salesforce that keep track of who you are. This information then can be used to sell to you. Creating a custom experience. Another use could be a bank that has many customers and want to know which customers are the most loyal, have the most referrals and other such factors. Edit number 2. Changed it to correct name Salesforce Trailhead. Thank you, employee of Salesforce. I read your comment.
I currently use Salesforce and had no idea this was a thing. Kudos.
Let me tell you something. As someone who has hired a lot of staff over many years, get something to put on your resume. 90% of what we're looking for is that someone is willing to put in effort. If you can show that you've taken free courses and put in your own time to improve yourself and your career, you are far ahead of 90% of the resumes we receive. The other 10% is the skills you bring to the table.
Not free depending on the state you live in. But look into becoming a notary public. You are able to notarize legal documents. I've had a couple of friends ask if I can stop by their offices to notarize documents for people. Super useful to have around. In NYS, it's $15 to take the test. And if you passed 70% minimum of multiple choice, it's $60 to get the license. But I've definitely gotten my value for it. And it's good for the entire state.
Damn, that's cheap. In Arizona you have to buy like $5,000 in bonds or something. Actually, I just checked again. It looks like you have to get a $5,000 bond that costs $25 and the registration fee is another $25.
http www.deputyheartattack.org/I had to do it a few years ago for a hospital I worked at. It's a basic little certification that shows you understand the signs of heart attack and also goes into why people are reluctant to get help. It doesn't give you a CPR certification or anything, but the idea is if you catch it early enough you won't have to do compressions. Good info in it. Edit. Need. I'm at work tonight and unable to respond to everyone, but as other people have said, if someone becomes unresponsive to compressions, don't waste your time trying to figure out if they're having a heart attack. To the people who took the little course offered on the website, I really hope you found it valuable. Edit 2. Yes, please do check for a pulse before cracking ribs. I've seen them done on people who weren't actually in cardiac arrest and they did not enjoy it. Should have included that in the last edit. FreeCodeCamp.com offers an online certificate in front-end programming HTML5, CSS, JavaScript and jQuery, with 0 experience required. Definitely worth it to check it out.
In my own experience, FCC 6 months into the program is one of the worst sites for learning coding. There are tons of better,
free or very affordable resources out there.
Here is one. https
Medium, freecodecamp.org/my-journey-to-becoming-a-web-developer-from-scratch-without -a-CS-degree-2-years-later-and-what-a-4a7fd2ff550 and here's another https github.com/bmorelli25/become-a-full-stack-web-developer/closing excellent starting points for getting into coding.
Worth also mentioning, Google AdWords and Facebook ads have their own free online certification courses to go with it.
If marketing is your jam,
every small business could use somebody who knows how to run an ad. And if you're looking to break into digital marketing as a career, they're absolute necessities. Edit. Other commenters have pointed out that the Facebook certification isn't free. They're correct. The courses are free. The certification costs a bit and has to be performed by a proctor.
This is good stuff. Thank you.
That's why I create a Reddit account simply for saving stuff, so I have a good resource to review it when I have time.
Username checks out.
So I have a good resource to review it when I have time, so it's not mixed in with my saved porn links.
Comment history and account age also check out. This guy is legit.
If you are a programmer who uses databases, MongoDB is providing free MongoDB certification at university. MongoDB.com/courses This is a great way to get certified on one of the leading NoSQL databases out there.
I prefer Dev Null.
This, along with some other online programming courses, can get you started on a career in a great field. I am looking to switch careers into programming. Could you point out which specific programming courses you meant here?
On the EPA website, you can get a certificate for NPDES, National Pollution Discharge Elimination System. Will be good for any environmental, energy, chemical, or related field job. Edit. www.epa.gov/npdes/training. Click recorded. Scroll down section 1.
Environmental engineer here.
And I agree with that.
4 years Reddit experience. 2013 Reddit Gold Coin Award recipient. Expertise with over 24 subscription forums awarded over 100 upvote. And this is how you BS a resume, boys and girls.
You forgot. Helped create one of the top 5 most visited websites in the US by commenting. You create part of Reddit, so it's not even BS.
It's free. It takes a while to complete. The only part one had trouble with was the copyright section. You get 2 chances to pass. If you fail again, you have to wait a few weeks, months, to try again.
To be fair, YouTube is having trouble with the copyright section as well.
Thanks.
I completed these for my resume when I applied at FEMA. I remember most of it's just common sense. I got the job but forgot most of the small details on those tests. So here's hoping common sense pays off.
I have a master's in emergency management with 12 years of experience. Continuity and exercise planning certs through FEMA, and I couldn't get FEMA to even interview me. So, now I write nuclear policy. Story no one asked for.
IBM Watson Analytics 101. It may only be free for students, but it does give you a certification. My professor said this would be good to have on your resumes and will assure you really understand the power of big data analytic tools. Cognitive class, AI courses, Introduction Watson Analytics.
Username checks out.
Comment history and account age also check out. This guy is legit.
I'm saving his comment just so I can remember to create account like that later.
I just created another account and saved your comment there for later.
When Reddit becomes useful all of a sudden.
4 years Reddit experience. 2013 Reddit Gold Coin Award recipient. Expertise with over 24 subscription forums awarded over 100 upvote. And this is how you BS a resume, boys and girls.
EDX and MITx has a ton of free courses online.
After the course you can get a certificate from them by passing a test that costs anywhere from free up to $500, but most are around $50. www.edx.org/xseries. Back 5 years ago MIT announced badges, where you could take MIT courses and then if you passed an online test you would get a badge that said you knew the subject. While I can find a poster for it, http web, MIT, edu, EBPT, IS&T %20 badges %20 poster. PDF. I cannot seem to find the MIT site to use.
If you have a public library card. Lots of cities partner with lynda.com, which you can access for free through your public library's portal. Normally the subscription is about $800 per year. I don't think there are certifications. But there's tons of courses and learning paths.
You do get little certificate badges at the end which you can add to LinkedIn.
If you use that.
What are some good Lynda courses to take?
How can I find out if my city's library is partnered with lynda.com?
This is interesting. Is it free or a reasonable fee?
It's free. It takes a while to complete. The only part one had trouble with was the copyright section.
You get 2 chances to pass.
If you fail again you have to wait a few weeks, months,
to try again.
Link. Support. google.com/youtube/answer/6145904. HL=N.
To be fair, YouTube is having trouble with the copyright section as well.
To be fair, YouTube is having trouble with the copyright section as well.
Neither its users nor YouTube itself know what its copyright rules are anymore.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel, and above all, have an excellent day, you wonderful people.